Hey everybody, welcome. We have FunnelHacker TV today, and we have a lot of updates to do, including Linchpin surprise, FHL surprise, and we have a lot of you to celebrate, and we got to show some behind the scenes stuff. And we're gonna roll the intro, and Ben's gonna tell us more about it.
Yeah. We are part of an underground group of entrepreneurs that you've probably never even heard of before. We are funnel hackers, and these are our stories.
What is up, funnel hackers? It's Ben Moote and
Susan Leonardson. Hello.
It switches every single time. I swear. I can't figure out if I'm pointing left or I'm pointing right. It's so much easier when we're in person, but we had to go live today. So we try to go live every Tuesday and Thursday, but you guys know we go live for Funnel Hacking Live all the time. We get to do a regular Funnel Hacker TV today, and it's a big deal. Like, if you guys have not been getting the emails, something dropped over the weekend, and it's like, wait, he shared this? I had people reaching out to me privately, like, did Russell like mean to share this? Like, is this something that like should be shared? And the answer is yes. And it is 1, 2, 3. The Linchpin Book. It's available for you, and it's so freaking good. So over the weekend, Russell sent out several emails. You probably sort of saw. He was blaming Susan for sharing the book after Mastermind in Paradise. Like, how dare she?
What's hilarious is that I read that email and I was like, man, I hope he's not talking about me.
No. And so, like, and the crazy thing is, if you were at Mastermind in Paradise, but this is brand spanking new. It is spectacular. It is shiny. It is beautiful. And like, I'm not even going to scroll through the full funnel here. You need to go and see how beautiful this funnel is and how much work is being put into selling a free book. Why do you even present this kind of a free book? Why is it even a thing? Oh, there's so much good stuff.
Okay, so just for clarification, I was not making copies of this. He was not talking about me.
No.
But also, so I got my copy in Mastermind in Paradise. It was like the pre-official print. Mm-hmm. And when he handed it out to us, he's like, there might be mistakes. There might be errors. It might not look like this when we actually release the book. And guess what? It actually doesn't. It's not the same. So nope. I ordered my copy. So if you are someone who also went to Mastermind in Paradise, you're like, oh, I already have mine. I would go and buy the book. It's free plus the shipping, because as we discovered, there's like an extra 40 pages in the actual released book that Ben has versus the one that we got in Mastermind in Paradise. So I'm like, okay, there's like 40 more pages of gold that I need. So I have mine coming on its way. Can't wait.
Okay, so the teaser for this, if you guys are still like, what the crap is the Pinchpin? Like Pinchlin? What in the world is this Linchpin thing? Stephen Larson does an intro at the very beginning, and it's genius. So all of you guys should know at this point, if you're in the marketing secrets Russell Brunson world, you should know these babies. You may have the paperback version, which I have over here if I don't drop things. You may have the paperback versions. You may have the hard cover versions. Whatever you've got, these are the foundational principles. Like, these are the principles of what your business needs in order to get traffic, in order to command your copy as an expert and be seen as an expert instantly by customers. And then how do you actually make sure that you break even? The idea of funnels basics is .com secrets. So you've got all three of these. What the Linchpin does and why this book is important is because it takes these concepts and tells you when you're supposed to plug them in where as you build your business. Or if you have a business that's built right now, what are the most important key things that you should have inside of it? It teaches all of that in this amazing book, and it is ridiculous. And guys, if you have not recognized, Russell's like changed all of Funnel Hacking Live so that it was around this specific strategy. He has changed all of 2CCX, so it's following this process. He has changed everything in order to follow this. I'm going to go ahead and put this right
I'm sorry. I'm taking over controls.
I'm
trying to find somewhere on here. There it is.
There it is. Aha. Yep. And so, the core framework is on the funnel. I saw you funnel hacking this weekend, by the way. It was really fun to watch. And so, Russell does put it right on the page. And it's valuable, it's important, and it's crazy because if you want to, in today's world, ads are expensive. How do you make sure that you have a business that's not just a launching business? You make money every time you launch. How do you make sure you have a business that actually can scale and you don't have to have all 74 steps of your value ladder figured out? How do you make all these things work step by step, piece by piece? And how does it all work together? You kind of see a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it kind of goes through some of the basics, but you're like, what the world is a dramatic Mithki level 3? What the flywheel? This goes through everything, and I was shocked at how much it gave. Like, there's been several closed door trainings on how to make this thing work spectacularly, and it's been tossed into here. You have stuff from Barry Baumgartner on how she does her events in here. You've got it's gold. This is a gold mine, and if you have not gotten your free copy, you need to. The URL is linchpinbook.com. Nice and simple. Linchpinbook.com, www.linchpinbook.com, should you wish. That is the place to go, and it's worthwhile. I know you've been freaking about Linchpin ever since MIP.
Yeah, so like so much so that we built an entire agency around it, and Andrea Peer is speaking on stage about it. So but also I was gonna say, so in the intro that you mentioned with Steve Larson, I believe is where he says like the linchpin puts I forgot exactly what word he uses, but it basically creates the framework or blueprint or whatever it is to the value ladder. And I was just thinking, you were holding up all those books, Ben, and like the linchpin's gonna be such an amazing companion to those books, because it is like it's like we got all this information inside of the books. We have all these frameworks, all these strategies to go and implement, and then it's like, okay, but like how? like where do I start? What do I do first? And the linchpin framework is what gives it's the blueprint of now how to start plugging all the pieces in together. Yeah,
and it walks through it like piece by piece, talks about the different things, highlights it. Like, it even talks about like how does it fit into your value ladder. It shows amazing graphics that only people have seen if they're in the 2CCX program or higher. It is legit. I don't know how much you guys know about how much work we've been doing in the background in order to make the linchpin as simple as possible and workable as possible. Because this is the way. If we were trying to figure out, Russell's been thinking for a while, if there was something he could teach that could be the evergreen, what would it be? Like, what is the one thing that Russell could teach that doesn't change? Because yes, you have the basics of you should have a funnel, you should have this, you should have that. But how do you start a business? Well, that changes all the time. 2CCX has gone through tons of iterations, and he realized it's the way we built ClickFunnels. And we actually were on a stand-up this morning, and we were sharing numbers about how we switched over to the linchpin. Like the first couple months of this year, we were just doing the general stuff. We're like, we need to be following linchpin, and we flipped, and you just saw everything turn around. Like the whole business just took off, and it was like, I didn't even know that it had happened. Like I remember the freak out, like, we're changing everything to linchpin. Linchpin is the way. And I'm like, yes, of course. Why aren't we doing this earlier? And we flipped it, and the ClickFunnels numbers afterwards, just the ROI off of the ads. Like, you should be doing this. This is so good.
So good. Amazing.
So
go get your copy.
Yes, go get your copy. Linchpinbook.com. And it is such a good book, my friends. You can see all the different things that's in there. Go check it out. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful funnel. Okay. Now, one other thing that's going on, I just want to make sure that you guys don't forget. We have the Magnetic Marketing Inflation Survival Program that's happening on Thursday. So if you guys are, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of other stuff, but on Thursday, if you guys want to be there, get the Inflation Survival Guide Marketing Masterclass with Dan Kennedy. It is an amazing event. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Starts a little after we go live, so that way you're good to go. So make sure that you go ahead and jump on that. It's going to be really, really, really good. You got Marty Fort, you've got Ken Hardman, and it's going to be an amazing event. These are two people who have grown their businesses through multiple booms and busts. This is not their first time. And so they follow these strategies by Dan Kennedy. They're going to teach you how to do this, what the process is. You're like, man, I'm not in magnetic marketing. It doesn't matter. This is for everybody. It's absolutely fine. It's super worthwhile. I'd recommend it. Absolutely. So couple of funnel forecasts I highly recommend you guys do, but we want to hang out with you and do a couple of really cool things. So don't leave yet. We've got a water cooler event going on. We got a really cool new promo for Funnel Hacking Live we want to talk about. There's some Funnel Hacking Live stuff going on this week. We just got another person who scheduled an interview, and it's
gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome. And then I found out something that's really cool that we do with our webinars at ClickFunnels that I've never seen us teach, that I want to share with you guys. So there's a whole bunch that we still want to talk about. So make sure that you're sticking with us, guys, and make sure that you text FHTV to 208-231-3797 for every time that we go live, or go to FunnelHacker.tv for these summaries. So, Susan, what is next?
Oh man. Okay. We got some water cooler stuff. Have you heard about these things? Did you miss this? Okay. First thing is Pirates Cove. We kind of mentioned this last week. That's where Russell's been. A lot of cool things, a lot of behind the scenes. Ben, you captured a lot of the social posts that Russell's throwing out there.
So Pirates Cove, 11 years ago, they did it for the very first time. They've had Perry Belcher come out this week. They have had Pace Morby come out this week. This is just in the last couple days, guys. You've had Perry Belcher, Pace Morby. They've also had, just a moment, there's a couple of other people that have come out. I wanted to show you guys all this. This is all on social, by the way. If you're following Russell on social, you will see this. We've got, oh no, I can't see it. It's just below. We've got other spectacular people showing up. And then we've got people that are ginormous in the MLM industry. He's already had Eric Warray. He has 4 people that have showed up for the Category Kings retreat that's going on in Pirates Cove. If you guys want to see the behind the scenes of what's going on, you need to be following Russell's social. Number one, Pirates Cove is cool. And so I just love seeing all the B-roll. And but I want, and I love it. But you get to see what they're doing in the mornings. You get to see what the process is. You're like, why am I not doing this every single day? This is what they're trying to train them and support them, and how to be able to get their minds right and be able to move forward. They're all sharing and masterminding and growing together, and you can see all of it. There's so much going on in Pirates Cove, and it is just Tuesday. It's just Tuesday. I don't know if you guys know this. Pirates Cove launched Saturday. It goes Saturday night. Everybody gets there for Category Kings. You have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Atlas comes in Thursday, Friday, Saturday. If there is gold happening in this pirate haven. And so if you guys want to be able to try to capture this gold as it's being dropped, pay attention to who's there, follow them, follow what Russell is putting out, because there is some magic happening at Pirates Cove, and they're having an absolute blast. They go and they mastermind, and then they get to hang out for several hours. And if you're like, man, why am I not there? I need to be in that group. That's your goal, is to be there. And how to become a Category King member, it's all Funnel Hacking Live. Go to Funnel Hacking Live. You're going to figure it all out, as well as, do I really want to be there? Go to Funnel Hacking Live. You'll be like, oh, yeah, I need to be in this inner circle, because it is glorious. It's so good.
I want to be there. I want to be there. That's my next goal. Okay, so speaking of Funnel Hacking Live, before we move into our official Funnel Hacking Live stuff, but there's something new that the ClickFunnels team has put out.
Yeah.
This week, today.
Funnel Hacking Live is lit, wild, epic,
prolific.
TikTok time is running out. TikTok.
It's the motivation that leads to the activation that leads to the transformation.
The only event you need.
That was cool, huh? So, new promo video for Funnel Hacking Live. We were
There it
thinking
is.
like maybe there's no audio, so we can play it and it kind of plays in the background. Nope, it's got audio, so it just took us right off. That is a brand new promo for Funnel Hacking Live, and we've got ones that are counting down the days. We're going from week 6 to week 5. There, you have only 5 weeks before Funnel Hacking Live. What does that mean? That means that in the next 1 or 2 weeks, airline prices are going to start skyrocketing. If it's your turn, if you're like, you know what, I don't want to do this and I don't want to miss it, you need to make that decision now. And we are trying to line it up and give a whole bunch of reasons, but like really cool promo. Should we watch it again? Just really quick because it was so shocking. No.
Funnel Hacking Live is lit. Wild. Epic.
Prolific.
TikTok time is running out. TikTok, TikTok.
It's the motivation that leads to the activation that leads to the transformation.
The only event you need.
The only event you need. It's such a good promo. I love it. There's a whole bunch coming out on social.
Yeah, for like who in there do I know? Like in all the shots of all the promos, I'm looking for people that I'm like, oh, I know that person.
That one. It's so cool.
You spotted yourself. Let us know.
Right?
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So,
Yeah.
I keep talking
You
over
first.
you. Go
You
ahead, Ben.
That might bring us into speakers and news because there's just so much going on. Guys, Funnel Hacking Live is the rockstar event. If you guys have never been, you will not leave the same as you walk in. You're like, oh, that's kind of scary. If you guys have enjoyed any of this, this is the bomb diggity most enjoyable thing ever. There's so much happening, and we're walking through this piece by piece. So if you go get your free version here, grab your Funnel Hacking Live ticket. There is absolutely no reason on planet Earth you should not be here if your goal is to grow your business. It doesn't matter if you are at that place where you're like, I'm trying to figure this out, or if you're at this place where you're like, look, I've done really, really, really well and failed, and now I'm just trying to figure out how to get out of this trough. It doesn't matter if you're on Sky 9 and you're like, look, I could have gotten several 2-column club awards at this point. It doesn't really matter. You need to be here. There is some business redefining moments that are going to be happening this year at Funnel Hacking Live. ClickFunnels redefining moments. There's so much that I'm not allowed to talk about that I'm going to stop talking and just hand it over to Susan.
Okay, so if you need more reasons to go and get your Funnel Hacking Live ticket, we've been on this show bringing on the speakers that are going to be on the stage at Funnel Hacking Live, not Funnel Hacking Live. We got hacking and hacker. And they've been dropping amazing bonuses. Not only them, but Inner Circle has bonuses in there. There's like replays, like there's all this whole offer stack, right? But we're not even done bringing on the speakers yet. We have a stacked show this week.
Yes.
I think Ben's going to tease some people in a moment, but one of the things you guys need to know is that once we've had all the speakers on, which really we only have like 2 weeks worth of that, the bonuses start going away. So you need to go get your ticket now so you can not only be able to go and attend this amazing event, but they've been dropping crazy bonuses. Was it the last regular episode that we did, Ben, where you did like a breakdown of the bonuses? Yeah. So you can go and watch that past episode and see what those are, like a recap of things that have been put in there.
Really quick, let me just see if I can download it again and show that to you guys, because I don't want to take all the time to go through the bonuses on this, but you need to realize that these bonuses are leaving. They are going away. This is not something that we're just going to be keeping around and showcasing and being able to have available for you guys. It is going, gone. And by the time that we have that opportunity to be able to say, you know what, you should definitely check this out, it's not going to be around anymore. And I downloaded the wrong video.
And while you're grabbing that, there's been so much amazing bonuses that have been put into there, but we have amazing speakers that we haven't even interviewed yet that are also going to be putting their bonuses in there. And your window now is so much shorter to make a decision to actually go and buy your ticket. Yeah.
There's I can't
Okay.
say it enough. I'm not able to find it. So
Okay. We
I will
have
just tell you guys.
okay,
Yes.
go ahead.
Yeah, I will just, this works great. Thank you so much, Lena. Like, there is, every single speaker is giving so much valuable stuff. You've got Satema, who's dropped his entire 3-day $10,000 course. It's for $10,000. You see the value is like 10K, you're like, oh, 10K. That costs 10K. It's available for you inside of here, and it's going to go away. Okay. You've got Brad and Ryan that gave away not only their challenge, so that way you don't have to go sign up for their challenge, they're giving away the course as well. That's a $1,000 course that's got its own value stack. That's a $10,000. It is free for you. You've got people who are teaching you how to get in front of the line in Dream 100. You got people teaching you how to figure out who your product is. Stephen Larson gave his full offer mind event from 2019. He goes deep in that event. It is powerful. It is crazy. You can create your offer before Funnel Hacking Live. You can figure out all these different things. You can start doing your social. You have the playbooks, but they are leaving. The easiest way to see that is go and check out your emails. We have been sending out emails to the entire list. If you guys are getting any emails from Russell, go check it out. Go and check out the last email and just put in Funnel Hacking Live and put FHL bonuses, okay, in your search, and you will see all of these bonuses. And I just want you to count them and count how much value they are, because at this point we're over $31,000 in value for your ticket to Funnel Hacking Live. That includes what Russell's tossing in with like all the replays and all this crazy stuff, but it doesn't count any of the inner circle bonuses as well that are leaving. You need to grab it now. There is no reason to delay, and we love you so much. There's a reason that we harp on it, is because it's changed our lives, not just because we're here. Funnel Hacking Live is the place where we would always be, whether or not we had the opportunity to be able to be on Funnel Hacker TV. We would always be there. Call it Mecca for entrepreneurs. Call it the family reunion. Whatever it needs is the rejuvenation. It's filling up the battery, filling up the soul, filling up the fire. My wife will turn to me and be like, honey, you need to go back to Funnel Hacking Live. Like, you need to find something that's like that, because you're low, like your energy. You need to go. And you know you need to go. But I'm telling you, bonuses are leaving. So valuable. You need to get in.
So we have a guest coming on, another presenter of Funnel Hacking Live tomorrow. We're not going to tell you who it is, but we can tell you it's not really a secret. They're all over the page. We can tell you who is left to come on Funnel Hacker TV.
Yep. So we've got
guess.
Yeah, so you guys can guess who's going to be on tomorrow, because we have somebody coming tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day, and next week is full on packed. We are getting all these bonuses in. We're collecting all of them, and they're going away. I can't say this enough. Get in now so that way you have it. But guess who we have tomorrow? So here's the list. Could it be Jim Edwards, Stu McLaren? Could it be Ben Hardy? Could it be McCall Jones? Could it be Garrett White? Or could it be Catherine Jones? And the list keeps going. We are filling in these last spots of people that are coming in. There's more people on the list. There's so much happening. Get your tickets to Funnel Hacking Live. It's super, super, super valuable. And I think I don't want to hit the drum too hard because there's still more news to talk about. And there's 3 hacker heroes, and there's stuff that we haven't even talked about with stuff that I've been funnel hacking that I didn't even realize we never taught. So yeah. Anyways.
Bottom line, bonuses are going away. And those names that Ben just mentioned, stacked, right? They're coming on, they're dropping bonuses, but they're not going to be there very long. Go get your ticket now so you can get whatever their bonuses end up being, and come hang out with us at Funnel Hacking Live.
Please.
That's the ultimate.
We're setting up the booth and we're talking to all the video people now, and they're like, you sit up, and I'm like, yes. So that's good stuff.
Yeah, awesome. All right. Next, we have some hacker heroes. And I was preparing this morning, and I was like, I can't just pick 2. Normally we just do 2. And I'm like, nope, we're doing 3 today. So There's so many amazing posts happening in the ClickFunnels community, communities. Sometimes we highlight them from like the other groups, your first funnel away group, right? These ones are awesome. So we're going to start with Stu Jordan, I believe. And this blew my mind. I saw it. I grabbed the link and I sent it to Ben and he's like, what? So Stu Jordan is awesome. He came into the group. He dropped this huge post of the prompts, the exact prompts that he and his team use to create a webinar using AI, using ChatGPT. And he put everything in here and he explained how to use it, of like his little brackets, like delete if necessary, like replace this text. It's insane. It's not getting as much love and attention as it should be. So now you need, now you know about it. Go check it out. Try it. Go create a webinar. Even if you have a webinar, go use it and create a webinar and see how it compares to the webinar you were currently using. It'd be really fun.
Oh, it's such a cool. And the thing is, like, a lot of us think this is complicated. AI is making things simpler. You guys can take that same script, you guys can toss it into the AI inside of ClickFunnels as well. So there's some cool stuff that you can do. But yeah,
it's so good. So Stu is our first hacker hero. Thank you, Stu, for sharing so much value in the group all the time. Our next one is AK Wood.
AK Wood.
Yeah, this is like a celebration and also kind of the heart of why we do Hacker Hero segment. She launched 17 funnels on Sunday night. And you might be like, I'm going to pause it for just a sec. You might be like, what? 17 funnels? Like, that's crazy. Like, we should only be launching one at a time. But the reason why she did that is because she has a gallery, and each one of her products that she's selling, she connected a funnel to it. So she's trying this out, right? Her post goes on to say, like, she's like, I went 15 rounds with the order form pages, and CF's customer support team pulled me off the mat more than once on this. She was just so grateful for the help of the team. And it's just, she says, this post is to sing to the unsung heroes, right? A lot of you guys, a lot of us are solopreneurs, but she's making the point of like, you're not solo. You have a community. You have the support team, the software support team. And there was 2 support teams that she thanked in particular in this post. You don't have to do it alone. And so take advantage of the resources that you have. So AK, thank you for reminding us of that, yeah, we might be doing it alone, but we're not doing it alone. We have support, we have resources. So really, really appreciate that. I wanted to highlight her post. And also go give her some love on that post too. Again, I don't think many people saw that one yet because she actually just posted it like 3 hours ago and I spotted it. Really, really cool. Okay. Our last one is Said. And we'll have to, I forgot last name, Usman. This one is awesome because this is like, okay, if a prospect comes to you with an objection of like, well, this company said that they can do it for much cheaper, right? If you're like a funnel builder or you have an agency or you're selling some sort of service, we always get that objection, right? Of like, well, this person or this company can do it cheaper. Why should I go with you? This post is packed with amazing advice, answers you could consider giving. If you are like feeling that struggle and that objection, come read these comments because they might like give you the confidence that you need of like, no, I am going to charge this price because that's what I need to do. Right. I'd go check out that post because there's like 200 comments on it, all giving awesome answers. And we all feel that struggle. Yeah. Oh, Ben, I can't hear your audio. And then I muted you. Okay, there you go.
Good. No, thank you guys for giving. Like there's something powerful about the community when we are giving naturally and we're not duplicating each other's work and trying to be the person who's cool and doing all this stuff. And you are just giving and you are just sharing. So thank you so much to those who are giving, sharing, especially to those who are over delivering. We love you. We appreciate you. This is who we are. This is what we do. And so let's all rise together. I absolutely love it. Should we do a hacking with Ben moment really quick, just at the end?
Yes.
Should we do
Yes,
this? Okay.
now I'm like super curious. You teased us with that webinar thing, and I'm like, okay, I gotta know.
Okay, so I don't know how many of you guys know this, but I do this segment inside of No BS for magnetic marketing called Behind the Scenes. And I was preparing it, and oops, it did not. There we go. Just one more time. Haha. And as I was preparing it, it was supposed to go out today, and I got sick. And so, like, things just did not get organized in time. And so this is coming out on Friday. And so I am getting ready to record it and get all the pieces together. And I've been making sure I get all the screenshots. And as I've been doing it, there's been something cool. So if you guys are following at all in the magnetic marketing world, you get a newsletter every single month when you're in their continuity program. And what we do is we do a behind the scenes funnel hack of a specific funnel that is doing really, really well. And we decided that, you know, this week we're talking about this month, Dan Kennedy talked about high ticket and how to make anything high ticket and how you can create a certification program. And I said, you know, we have a certification program. I think I know how we sell this. And I went in deep on how we sell this. And I'm not going to go into all of the depths of how we do it, but there are different things that you could do. Oop, I'm not going to be able to go through it piece by piece either because I have to what is that called? Log in to Guru here. But traditionally we sell things with a funnel, right? We at ClickFunnels love webinar funnels, right? And so we sell this with a webinar funnel. But do we? All high ticket funnels usually have a high ticket funnel. Do we use a high ticket funnel? Or do we use a webinar funnel? Or do we use both? Something interesting that I found in the original webinar, I'll bring this back on here in a second. In the original webinar that sold ClickFunnels, the piece that is the linchpin, when you guys read the book, you'll read why the idea of the linchpin came about. The webinar that did well didn't have a replay sequence. Okay, so often you go through the webinar and you're like, okay, I signed up for the webinar. I missed the webinar. Where's the replay? And the webinars that we have done, that we have automated and run and scaled, don't have a replay sequence. We snap a secondary funnel in. And I'm like, wait, what? So in the original webinar that was the linchpin webinar, we had this webinar. Let me show you real quick. This is the different one. But we had this webinar, and then for the replay sequence, if you missed it or if you missed the webinar, aka you signed up and you did not watch, if you watched the webinar and you didn't see the pitch, or if you watched the pitch and you didn't buy, all three of those, if you do not buy, you sign up, but you just don't buy, period, you go into a sequence where they sent you into a product launch funnel, is what we used to do. Yeah. Now, this is a high ticket funnel. It's a certification funnel. So instead, we put you into an application funnel. And when you opt in on the first page, if you don't apply, we gave you 10 different interviews where Russell shows success story after success story after success story in a long email sequence. Okay. And so this is like a crazy type of high ticket application funnel. It's your typical phone funnel, but we took it to a whole other level. What is a typical phone funnel, Ben? Well, maybe you should be checking out. Okay, you know what? I've got it right here. .com secrets. Okay, .com secrets will show you what that is. And then we just put in a whole bunch of testimonial videos on the back end that repoint to this. So if you actually opt in, you don't do this, you get an email from this. See this? You opt in. Okay, you do not apply. You get this email sequence and it takes you through all of these until you apply. And then once you apply, you're able to watch the replay of the webinar, but only after you apply. There's a really cool setup here. And the story that is important that I think that we need to take away from this, when you are doing your evergreen events, treating them as if they are live is just as valuable as your live event. Giving people access to your webinar on demand is fine. You do not give them access to a replay to watch at their leisure. Otherwise, you have lost a sense of control. Your job is to control the entire flow. And as you keep that control and you say, you know what, you missed it. Let me give you this one little piece. Let me give you this. Well, if you want this, then you need to take the following steps. You are continually funneling them. You are still fishing. You are still throwing out bait. Lots of hooks. Okay. Great stories. Amazing offers. Every single step of the way. If they miss your event where you sell. Okay. This is not one of those, well, we just give it a replay to everybody. And I found this out and I was like, holy cow. And it's just been all morning long. I've been freaking out about it. So I wanted to share it with you guys just as an aha. This is not the doctrine of ClickFunnels. This is not how things are done. It's just something I've seen as I'm funnel hacking. The question is, what are you seeing as you're funnel hacking? As you guys are going and buying things, as you're going and discovering, share with us in the community. Tell us. You don't need to have your own continuity. You don't need to be a part of these other continuity things and create full-on training videos like the behind the scenes. If you're not signed up for it, definitely recommend it. But like as you go through this, what do you see in this funnel that makes this funnel powerful? Are you seeing hints of what made this funnel work? With this, do they follow the same strategy? Or are they using this to sell something different? Or maybe are they just, what are they doing? What are the different pieces? Why do they do what they do? How does it work? You watch and pay attention, and suddenly you'll discover things maybe they don't teach, but could absolutely game change the way you run your business and make it evergreen. So just a funnel hacking moment with Ben. I know I took a little bit too long on that, guys, but if you guys enjoyed that, let me know in the comments. We'll go ahead and keep doing funnel hacking with Ben and Susan moments, but I just figured that was cool.
That was really cool. We actually have Walter in the comments saying, this is good stuff. Yeah, that was awesome. Really cool to see. Like, I never have thought about doing that before.
No.
And there they are doing it in that funnel.
No, and they're doing it in this funnel, and it's, you can see it. And if you're trying to figure out what it is, it's the Funnel Builder webinar funnel. So you can go to funnelbuilder.com and sign up to be a funnel builder, and you can go through the webinar. Live is important. So there's a real powerhouse and process to do it. By the way, I really like that webinar, and you'll find out as you watch.
Christopher says, yes, keep that going. Okay, we will bring more funnel hacking moments like that one to you.
Good stuff.
Very good
All right.
stuff. Okay. I think that's it.
Last minute call to actions. Linchpin Book. If you don't have it, you need it. This is not one of those where you're like, oh, I can't afford the $8. Or you know what? This is another shiny object. It is a shiny object. All books are. That's why you grab the book and you at least have it for reference for when you need it. But I'm telling you, in today's world, you need this.
Can you just hold that up real quick? Look at how much thicker that one is.
Right?
Mine doesn't even have room for words on the spine.
No.
So I've got my new one coming.
I think mine's a harder cover too. And so mine is 159 pages long. And it goes through like, oh guys, just this graphic alone, it's so good. It's so good. If you don't have a copy, you need to grab your copy. And we will see you all at Funnel Hacking Live.
Bye.
My name is Russell Brunson, and I'm part of an underground group of entrepreneurs that you've probably never even heard of before. We don't rely on cash from venture capitalists to get started, and we don't even have goals to go public either. In fact, our motivation is the exact opposite. You see, we have products and services and things that we know change people's lives. But because we're fighting against the big brands, people with literally unlimited budgets, we have to do things differently. We have to do things smarter. We don't have financial safety nets because every test we take is with our own money. We have to be profitable from day number one. So how do we do that? How is that even possible? If you ask the MBAs or look at your college textbooks, they will tell you that what we are doing is impossible, yet it's happening every single day. And it's happening through an art and a science that we call funnel hacking. It's not really something that I can explain to you. It's something I have to show you. These stories are a glimpse of entrepreneurs just like you who have a dream and a vision who want to change the world in their own little way. I use the funnel hacking process to help make their dreams become a reality. Yes, we are funnel hackers, and these are our stories.